All right, dads, Father's Day is just around the corner here. And, if you're like me and most other dads, there's probably times that you wish, God, I wish I just had a few more tools to be an even better dad. Well, Jim Hjort joins us here this morning. He's the founder of the Right Life Project, a licensed clinical social worker, among many other titles as I was looking at your resume here. But we just want to talk to dads today and give them some tools to be really confident about their parenting skills and being a good dad. Because these kids didn't come with a manual. I was promised they would, but they didn't.
Right. Well, I think first, it's important to point out, too, that historically, moms have really been seen as having almost the sole influence on the outcome of a child. And dads really have been seen as almost a one-dimensional secondary figure, really as the provider. But what we know nowadays is that moms and dads are equally capable of being the primary caregiver, and that kids have the best chance of thriving if both parents are actively involved with kids.
So you tell dads what? The first thing, if a dad comes to you and says, okay, give me some basics, the ABCs here of how to be a good father.
Well, so from a social and developmental standpoint, what you're really looking for is to convey a sense of attunement with your child, for one thing, that you're attuned to their emotions and their thoughts and their experience of the world, and also a sense of support for their exploration of their interests and their environment and the world. But the important thing is that you don't need to do that 100% of the time, because dads are really often focused on getting it perfect and not wanting
getting it perfect. And even as you were sitting here talking, I'm thinking we want to solve problems too. We want to be problem solvers.
Right.
We don't want to just sit and listen and be supportive. We want to fix it.
Right.
And that's maybe not what a child is looking for necessarily.
That's right. When it comes to communication, what's really good is to schedule some time frequently away from technology. Okay.
Especially today.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, ask questions. And try to stay away from yes or no questions and really go for the open-ended questions and open-ended follow-up questions with the goal of really trying to understand how your kids understand the world and what motivates and excites them and what scares them. And then periodically take time to reflect back to them your understanding of what they're telling you.
Of what they're telling you.
Right.
Again, you didn't say anything about analyzing or offering advice necessarily. You're just talking about understanding.
That's right. That's really the name of the game.
The bottom line to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a little bit different, I would think, a little bit harder maybe for dads dealing with daughters. It took me a long time to tune into my daughter, and thank goodness, I think we're getting there here just before she gets married on August the 1st.
Oh, congratulations.
Relationship is as good as it has ever been, but it didn't really get great until I started listening to what she was telling me about how she was feeling about things.
Mm-hmm.
And I again, wasn't trying to solve problems, but are girls different? Are they tougher for dads?
Well, they can be in some ways, since we can't really relate to women precisely. But, those basic human needs for a sense of attunement, that someone gets me and cares about me and that my needs matter to someone and can be met, are really universal across sexes.
Now, you've got a kit for dads, a little present for Father's Day here. Well, tell me about that.
Well, I call it the self-care package for dads. And what it is, it's a free download available on my website that covers some of these topics that we talked about today and a lot more, and offers some parenting tips and tips for incorporating mindfulness meditation into your busy daily life, which is a whole other topic. But
it is, and we've talked about it here on the program,
Oh.
but it figures into the big picture of things. A lot of it is just maybe another word for it, being in the moment,
Right.
that type of thing. Just really paying attention to where you are right now and what's happening right now.
Right. And there's all sorts of physical and mental health benefits that flow from that practice. As a fringe benefit, it actually helps to improve empathy and compassion. And so it can help you be a better dad, too.
Okay, are we going to rightlifeproject.com?
Yep, exactly. rightlifeproject.com. And I also still have a self-care package for moms up on the site.
Equal opportunity.
No one's left out.
Very good. Hey, Jim, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I didn't even ask, are you a dad?
I'm not a dad. I just help dads on TV.
Helped? Okay. Well, very good. I was going to wish you a happy Father's Day, but...
Happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you very much, and happy day.
Thank you.
Always. Okay, let's get over to Heather.